I've had an inkling for wanting to learn how to do these drums for quite some time. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? So I was a drummer in high school marching band. I really like percussion instruments. I grew up doing competitive Irish dance, and whenever we had a competition at the Irish Fair, they had all these vendors, and one of the vendors had these beautiful hand-carved wooden tongue drums, which were beautiful. I'll pop a picture in here of what that looks like. But these ones are just fascinating. They are steel tongue drums, so close relative to a steel drum, but they have these tongue shapes, and each one is a note, and you can hit them with your fingers. But you hear that resonance? It just keeps going and going, and it's just this very meditative sound. So one of the things in our year of being passion-filled is discovering things like this that bring me joy and passion. And I would also like it if I could sit down at the end of the day and kind of have a demarcation line between work and home. I think this would be neat, just to play this, you know, at the end of every day as a signal to I'm home. This is now me time. So it's just really cool. I ordered one and the notes were just a little bit off and were kind of annoying, so I ordered two more. You know, Amazon has the thing where normally there's a video, so it's kind of nice to hear the drum ahead of time. So I decided to keep the first one and just listen to all three of them in a row here once they all showed up. And this one isn't quite the tone that I want. These low notes, you hear how that one's not too bad. You hear how some of them have a little bit of, you hear that scraping or that tinny noise. So that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to get the cleanest sound. This is also in this key of C, and the other two are in the key of D, which everything's in the key of C, so I just thought the key of D would be a neat change. And this carrying case is like the worst of the three of them too. So I think this is definitely third place at this point. I don't think this is even a contender. So this one's gonna get returned. And the funny thing is, this is the most expensive of all three of them. This one is $119. And the beauty of Amazon, of course, is that you can return things. So we got the second one, which is really the first one I ordered. And, you know, I don't know if this is just a passing fad, so I didn't really want to spend $800 on one of these because, you know, the handmade ones are like $800. Oh. So this is the first one I got, which I just think is beautiful. It's a beautiful color and a beautiful tone. So, and I like this detailing. And I like the tone of it, but my husband pointed out that some of these notes are kind of tinny as well. See how that's got that? So like those notes are beautiful, but you get some of the other notes. Hear that kind of like the extra metal going on there. So I don't know if that's just that the laser cutter didn't do a great job. So I'm trying to figure out if I like this one the most, do I return this one and try and reorder it and see if I can get one that's cut better? Is that even possible? I don't know. But this carrying case is a lot nicer. So we like that. So I don't know if this is just cut wrong, and I could try and reorder and get a better cut version of that. I also like the size of that. It's like 14 inches. Now this one's a little bit smaller, but so far my husband likes this one the most. And he is the resident musician, so that sways a lot. Has a lot of sway. Okay, and this beautiful purple. I really like this with the gray netting around it. And it's got the same nice carrying case. But see, some of those still sound tinny. And that might just be a limitation in the instrument because, you know, anything mass-produced is obviously not going to be as refined as something that is handmade. So the fact that, and this one has a problem with the upper notes. You gotta like hit them harder. But I'm really looking for the lower tones. So that's the deal. This one's a little smaller, fits on my lap a little bit better. And I believe this one is in the key of D. So I just like the tones of those two in D better. So the question is, which one do we go for? What's interesting is this is the color on the pictures in Amazon, and this is the color. It's more of a light lilac-y lavender than a deep, rich lavender. So that's interesting. So it is in the key of D. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's just a question of which one sounds better overall in the notes that I would play more often, because, or if that's just a limitation of buying a $100 instrument versus an $800 instrument, and I just gotta go with it, you know? See how much more resonant 4 is than 6? That's so nice. And then there's 6. That's fine too. It's just got like 2 and 3 just don't feel like they were cut right, you know? But how often am I going to play those upper notes when I want to be in the sweet spot? Okay, so I will have to go over it with the musical expert and figure out which one of these I want to keep. These stickers kind of coming off, but one person reviewed it who said they wrote in metallic Sharpie. So I might try doing that. But that's what we're up to. We're going to learn how to play these. I don't even necessarily want to learn how to play actual songs. This might just be a meditative process of me writing my own things and discovering, you know, discovering what feels good versus the actual pressure of learning real songs. And the songs I would want to learn anyway are very ethereal. It's not like I want to play the Beatles on this or anything. So, yay! I'm very excited to get started and learn something new, something that's going to bring me joy. And the winner is Lavender. Lavender is my new drum. They also have this on the bottom, so you can put it on a table as well. You don't have to put it in your lap. I just re-stickered it because some of the stickers are coming off, and the gold didn't show up very well on the lavender. I also like there's a texture on here, and it's definitely the more resonant out of all of them. So this is my new drum. Might just call her Lavender too, since she's already that color. So I can't wait to start learning some stuff.